it up. Promise you, kid, I'll give more than I get, than I get, than I get, than I get. Oh, you know it'll all turn out, and you'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, to give so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. I just haven't met you yet. Oh, I promise you, kid, to give so much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet. Such a birthday, yeah. I just haven't met you yet. You're a falling star, you're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it coy, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. You're a carousel, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, I will see it through, and you know that's what our love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything, your every song, and I sing along, 'cause you're my everything. Yeah, yeah. So la 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 la. So la 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 la. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, oh, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see, I'm in love. Life's a wonderful thing, as long as I've got that string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string, I'm sitting on a rainbow, I got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world and what a life, I'm in love. Life is a wonderful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a crazy so-and-so if I should ever let her go. I've got the world on a string, I'm sitting on a rainbow, I got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, what a life. Oh, what a world, what a life. Oh, what a world, what a life. 'Cause I'm in love. I'm in love. And what a wonderful thing when you get the world on a string.
I stumbled in the darkness, I'm lost and alone. Though I said I'd go before us, show the way back home. Is there a light up ahead? I can't hold on very long. Forgive me, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. Money's just something you throw off the back of a train. I got a head full of lightning and a head full of rain. And I know that I said I'd never do it again. Oh, well, I love you, sweet baby, but I always take the long way home. I put food on the table and a roof overhead, but I traded all tomorrow for the highway instead. Watch your back if I should tell. Love's the only thing I'd ever known. One thing's for sure, sweet baby, I always take the long way home. Oh, I love you, baby, more than the whole wide world. I'm your woman. You know you are my pearl. So let's go out past the party lights, where we can finally be alone. Come with me, we can take the long way home. Come with me, together we can take the long way home. Come with me, together we can take the long way home.
just what it takes, because it takes more than an effort to stay away from you. And it takes more than a lifetime to prove that I'll be true.
Yeah. But it takes somebody special to make me say I do. And baby,
you got what it takes. Just what it takes.
Because it takes a lot of effort.
And it takes a lot of
to stay away from you. And it takes more than a lifetime to prove that I'll be true.
Well, it takes somebody special to make me say I do. And baby, you got what it takes.
Come on, say that again, honey. And baby, you got what it takes.
One more time, come on.
And baby, you got what it takes. You got it, you got it.
You know you've got what it takes.
You got it, you got it.
Baby, don't you know you got what it takes?
You got it, you got it.
Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream, that's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rise in the air. You'll find your share of memories there. So when the day is through, dream, and they might come true. Never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream, dream. dream when the day is through. Dream, and they might come true. For things are never all as bad as they seem. So dream, dream, dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Legacy High School class of 2015. Please remain standing. The national anthem will be performed by the Madrigal Choir under the direction of Mr. William McCoy. Gentlemen, please remove your caps at this time. You may be seated. Gentlemen, please replace your caps at this time. I'm Ken Sabozic, principal at Legacy High School. At this time, I'd like to introduce the dignitaries on stage. Ms. Chris Garvey, Vice President, Member, Board of School Trustees, District B. Dr. Tammy Malich, Assistant Superintendent. Mrs. Anna Webb, Assistant Chief Student Achievement Officer. Ms. Billy Rayford, Interim Chief Educational Opportunity Officer. Mr. Robert Besco, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Frendia Elliott, Assistant Principal. Mr. Frank Garcia, Assistant Principal. Mr. Steve Hendricks, Teacher. Ms. Ginger Arudi, Teacher. Deandra Carruthers, Senior Class President. Sydney Christensen, Student Body President. Victoria Wiest, Salutatorian. Austin Kelly, Valedictorian. Cami Morada, Valedictorian. And Razel Yankaway, Valedictorian. In addition, we would like to recognize our foreign exchange students that completed the school year with us at Legacy High School. We have Maya Christensen from Sweden, Ella Järvinen from Finland, Benedetta Peterbon from Italy, Polina Skumatova from Russia, and Christina Svidstrup from Denmark. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the commencement ceremony of the Legacy High School class of 2015. It is the philosophy of the Clark County School District that the commencement ceremonies be designed to honor graduates, their families, and their friends with dignity. To ensure that the dignity of this event, and in keeping with the importance of the occasion, I ask that the following guidelines be observed. It is important that all names be heard clearly. Please confine graduation recognition to polite applause. We trust that all guests will remain for the entire ceremony, and please, no noisemakers of any kind. The administration, faculty, and staff share your pride in this accomplishment of these young adults. We are proud to welcome you to the ceremony to honor and to dedicate the Legacy High School class of 2015, so thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Legacy High School Student Body President, Sydney Christensen.
1,375 days ago, we walked through the doors of Legacy High School to start our first day as freshmen. Now, here we sit on the 1,375th day as Legacy Longhorns, and we are left to reminisce and question, what was the point? What was the point of waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week for 4 years? Was it for the knowledge we gained in our classes? Was it all this about the friends we've made and the people we've met? As much as I love all 586 of you, along with every moment I've spent in those classrooms, I don't believe these things to be the reason we went through the last 4 years of high school. I believe we've gone through this roller coaster we call high school to grow and become the people we are today. Every class we took, every friend we made, every sport we played, every leadership role we took, developed us into who we are today. We went 1,375 days with an unhealthy amount of sleep to become leaders, friends, students, teachers, and adults. Every game we decided to go to, every test we decided to study for, every time we went out of our way to help a classmate, we were being shaped and molded. So as we sit here on our last day as a Longhorn, I will ask, what was your legacy? And then I ask, what will your legacy be? Yes, this is the last day of what we have always known, the 1,375th day of being a Longhorn, but is also the first day of a much longer future ahead of us. As Pope John Paul II said, the future is today, not tomorrow. And you know what, seniors? The future is ours. It's ours to mold, it's ours to create, and so go and do it. In 1,375 days, all of you have changed my life. All of you have made Legacy High School a place I call home, and for that I will be forever grateful. I'm looking at some of the most incredible people I have ever met. I'm looking at the future. In the next phase of your life, I hope you remember the quote we were told on that first day of school 1,375 days ago. Make it a great day or not, Longhorns. The choice is yours. At this time, I would like to introduce Legacy High School's Salutatorian, Victoria Wiest.
Okay. Over the last 4 years at Legacy, I've done a lot of growing up. We've all done a lot of growing up. Even though we may not feel ready to face the adult world because we're still kids on the inside. In maturing, I've learned that life isn't about winning. It's never about being number one or the best at something. It's about doing your best. While for some of us, our high school experience may be the years of our life, we each have the choice to make it just the beginning of our success. I don't think this speech would be complete without thanking the people who helped me get here. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for putting up with my all-nighters because I forgot to do that super important project that was due the next day. I'd like to thank all my coaches and teachers for helping me do my best. I'd like to thank Miss Keen Walsh for ensuring that I was never bored on a Sunday night. Thanks, Turnitin. I'd like to thank the yearbook staff and cheer squad for teaching me what it really is to be a leader. I'd like to thank Mr. Thornton, Miss Kaufman, and Miss Burke for being the best teachers I've had and making me feel like I actually learned something. I'd like to thank God for giving me the strength to roll out of bed almost every morning. And most importantly, I'd like to thank McDonald's for providing me with a nutritious meal for only $1. Gotta love the hot and spicy. On a more serious note, I'd like to leave you with this. Life isn't about the destination, it's about the journey. I know I'm getting a little cliche, but that's what makes life worth it. That's what makes this worth it. We just walk up, take a paper, shake a hand, and turn a tassel. But that's not what's really important. What's really important is the friends, experiences, and memories you made on the way. In closing, I'd like to leave you with something profound to think about. Change is inevitable, except from a vending machine. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Valedictorian Austin Kelly.
Fellow graduates, there comes a point in each of our lives when we must spread our wings and fly. We fly into the future, which means for some of us, going off to college, while for others it means going straight into the workforce. Whatever our plan for the future may be, we are about to embark on a great journey through life, and high school will be just another memory. But although our future is approaching rapidly, let us take a step back and recall the past 4 years of high school. We first came to high school as little freshmen. We were pushed into the deep end and had to quickly learn to swim. Now, as graduating seniors, we can look back and recall all the great moments of our high school experience. Remember the friends we made and the fun times we may have had with them. Remember the teachers that helped us achieve success and those class periods where we were actually excited to go to class. Remember the excitement we felt the first time we were able to achieve the grade we wanted on a test that we studied so hard for. Each of us have had those days that we did not want to go to school or were frustrated because we were struggling through a class. But each of us were able to persevere. The proof is right here, because we are here at graduation wearing with pride the colors of legacy. We were able to endure to the end of high school. That is not an easy accomplishment. Yet here we are. If we can apply that same drive that pushed us to graduation toward our future, we are capable of reaching any dreams that may follow. Let us make the world a better place by continuing to push the limits of success. Thank you to all our parents and teachers for not giving up on us, for encouraging us to reach our full potential. We could not have reached such a great milestone in our lives without you. Legacy Senior Class of 2015, congratulations, we did it. At this time, I would like to introduce Valedictorian Morada.
All right, by a raise of hands, how many of you were told before you were freshmen or during the past 4 years that these years of high school would be the best 4 years of your life or something like that? Yeah? All right. Okay, now how many of you actually wish that was true? Oh, okay, never mind then. Well, I thought we'd be on the same page, but I mean, a lot of times high school was kind of, sort of, really terrible. I mean, and that's not due to the wonderful administration and teaching staff who have been nothing but supportive to us these past 4 years. But I don't want the best 4 years of my life to be filled with memories of breaking out before prom or spending days I should have been studying, watching tacky plotline TV shows on Netflix and cramming 8,793 notes in the hours before a test and then sitting down to actually take it, and the only thing I remember being the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I mean, face it, you're probably not going to remember the exact words of every chant you said at football games, or what the color of your tie was during homecoming when you were a sophomore, or the technicalities of that dart game you know we all played freshman year. Really, one of the few things you're going to take with you, other than the quadratic formula, is the person sitting in your seat right now. The person that is the product of years of stressing out and learning important life lessons, like what it means to have a true friend, or good websites for online shoe shopping, thanks Miss Arudi, or how to lift weights, thanks Coach Mack. Most of this you're going to leave behind as you step off the edge of a cliff into what has been dauntingly called the adult world. To illustrate, here's a quote from a man who inspired me with his skill, wisdom, and wit. And by that, I mean he made a series of crash course videos on YouTube that were the reason I passed world history. And that man is John Green. He wrote, "You are going to live a good and long life, filled with great and terrible moments that you cannot even imagine yet. So don't walk out of this room thinking that you're leaving something behind. High school isn't the end. Today is the start of a huge adventure of people and places and experiences that high school has barely begun to prepare you for." I guess what I mean to say is that today is really the beginning of anything you want it to be. So go do something. Take the person you are right now and realize that this is the only time you'll ever be like that. Just like the 14-year-old you were on that hot August day in 2011, as you step through the doors of Legacy High School for the first time, is different from the 18-year-old you are now on this also hot day in June of 2015. The person you'll be in a week, a year, will be different. Take advantage of that ability to change and become who you've always wanted to be. Today is that day. Congratulations, Longhorns. You've made it. But remember that this moment is just the first step off the edge of a very scary, very wonderful cliff. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you, class of 2015. At this time, I would like to introduce Valedictorian Rezel Yankoe.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2015. The day we have been desperately longing for has finally arrived. First of all, I'd like to thank my family for pushing me every day. These past few years have been a crazy roller coaster, and I'm glad you have stayed on for the ride. Especially my mama. Salamat po sa lahat. Mahal kita. I'd also like to thank all the teachers, counselors, and administration for helping me these past few years. Thanks to Mr. Sabazic for believing me. And by the way, Boston and New York were fun. Thanks for coming with the yearbook staff. Speaking of yearbook, I am thankful for all the special skills it has taught me and the amazing memories. Last but certainly not least, I thank God for always standing by my side. Okay, here's where I start talking about our amazing high school career. I'm absolutely terrified to speak in front of everyone today, so bear with me. One of my friends in yearbook this year described high school as a vortex. Starting freshman year, you enter this vortex and begin to find your special place in it. So, close your eyes and think back with me. Walking into Legacy, we all had that 8th grade confidence. You know, the one where you're feeling on top of the world with your friends and nothing can stop you? But as soon as you walk into the doors of high school, it's like you're back in 6th grade again, and all that confidence just vanishes. This is the beginning of our life in the vortex. The first year is spent figuring out how to fit in, what club to join, and what sport to try out for. Then, as sophomore year starts and you're not freshman anymore, but still underclassmen, you're still confused, but the confidence is starting to build up. You're slowly making your way through the vortex, but you haven't found that special place to stay yet. Soon enough, junior year comes, and you're like, yes, finally an upperclassman. The seniors above you start to actually talk to you, and you have been involved in clubs and sports for a couple of years, so your place in high school starts to feel right. Sure, you've lost a couple friends on the way, but you've made new ones. And also, the future of after high school starts creeping up on you, with talk of applying to colleges, joining the military, or jumping straight into the workforce. But you're beginning to find out who you really are, so the future gets pushed to the back of your head, but not for long, of course. All of a sudden, surprise, it's senior year, and you finally climbed back to the top of the food chain. The vortex is in your hands now, and you're in control. You start taking those needed steps to start your future, and life just couldn't get any better now that you're beginning to start the rest of your life. 9 very fast months go by, and you're here. You finally conquered the vast vortex called high school, and you're content with most of your choices. We've all gone through 4 years of school together, and we have all learned so much. So to end my speech, I have a quote from Dr. Seuss that says, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guy who'll decide where to go." Thank you for listening, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2015. At this time, the Magical Choir will perform Until We Meet Somewhere Again under the direction of Mr. William McCoy.
we leave, we must remember that this is not goodbye. It's just so long for a while. We'll still be friends. We'll still be friends meet again. Occasions when too fast to fail. But this we know, our friendships will grow until we meet
Thank you. For a principal, one of the most difficult and rewarding experiences is writing a graduation speech and attending a graduation ceremony. This is due to the fact that today is the last day you'll be a registered member of the Clark County School District. This is the last day you'll be considered one of our students. This, of course, is the bittersweet reality of this rite of passage. Writing a speech that speaks to each of you on an individual basis is nearly impossible. It's hard to figure out what I want to say to all of you to make it appropriate and relevant to each of you and to sum up what I wish for you. With that said, let me tell you that it's been an absolute privilege to serve as your principal. And don't get me wrong, it has its challenges. I could call a few by name, but I'm not going to do that. In all seriousness, the rewards by far outweigh the challenges. As you reflect on your time at Legacy, I hope that you felt challenged, rewarded, and supported. One of the cornerstones of democracy is the right to a free public education. Today you take your place in history as graduates who are prepared to be productive members of society, and this comes with responsibility, influence, and the ability to change the world in which we live. Whether you choose the military service, to attend college, or become a member of the workforce, find your passion and you'll never work a day in your life. Remember that experience is life's best teacher, and sometimes with knowledge we raise more questions than we provide answers, and that's okay. Robert Fulghum wrote the book, All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. In his book, he states that most of what we really know or need to know, how to live, what to do, and how to be is learned in kindergarten. He also stated that wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile at Sunday school. He condensed life's virtues into the following simple rules of living. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life, learn something, and think some, draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. He didn't mean in the middle of classes, unfortunately, for some of you guys, but we're past that. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Everything you need to know is there somewhere. The golden rule, love, basic sanitation, ecology and politics, inequality and sane living. Take any one of those items and extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply it to your family life or your work or your government or your world, and it holds true and clear and firm. Think how much better the world would be if at 3 o'clock every afternoon we had cookies and milk followed by a nice long nap. Or if governments had as a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own messes. And it's true, no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, it's best to hold hands and stick together. Always be aware of wonder. Remember the first word you learned, the most important word of all, look. As you leave today, I ask that you remember Robert Fulghum's simple but profound virtues. Apply them to your life, your world, extrapolate them into sophisticated adult terms in order to make the world a better place. Live with passion, find a healthy balance between work, play, and learning. If you do, you'll find your legacy, and you'll leave the world a better place. Lastly, you didn't make this journey alone. Please remember that you made it this far with the support of your parents, your teachers, your community members, and your friends. When you find your place in society, pay it forward. Remember the community that provided your start. Once a Longhorn, always a Longhorn, and we love you. Thank you. Thank you again for this wonderful privilege. Be safe and make great choices. At this time, the Madrigal Choir will perform Time to Say Goodbye under the direction of Mr. William McCoy. Thank you. ready? It is now my privilege to present the graduating class of Legacy High School for 2015. I certify these students have completed the prescribed course of study as outlined by the Board of School Trustees and the Department of Education for the state of Nevada. Ms. Garvey, I am honored to present you Legacy High School's graduating class of 2015.
Well, good morning, Longhorns. Today, you've finally arrived. It seems like this has been a day of reflection on all the journeys that you've made. And I've been a part of that too. In my 6 years as trustee, every year we have all the high schools come and tell us what's happening, what you've been a part of. And so over the years, I've watched you grow academically. I've seen you succeed in sports and art and music, in leadership, through the many clubs and the endless hours of service that you've provided to our community. And so I know that you're ready. Cammie talked about getting ready to jump off into the cliff of adulthood. Well, don't worry. You've developed the skills to fly once you've jumped off that cliff. So, I know you're all very thankful, but I'd like to take a moment to thank the parents and the families that have helped you along the way. And also your administration, your teachers, and the support staff who help watch over you, nurture you, mentor you. And then once again, I want you to look around and thank those individuals that helped you on those days when you didn't want to roll out of bed, or you weren't sure you could pass that test and you got that, you can do it. There you go, look around. All right, so enough of that. Let me do one last thing and then we'll get to the best part, your actual diploma. On behalf of the Clark County School District and the Board of School Trustees, I am proud and honored to accept Legacy High School's class of 2015. Congratulations.
Now Deandra Crothers will come up.
Razel Belota Yankaway. Cammie Allison Morada. Victoria Rose Wiest.
Dominic S. Anavongs.
Sydney Jean Christensen.
Ethan Raven Baumgart.
Deandra Marie Carruthers.
Thomas Bugnet.
Linda Janae Abeda.
Charles Christopher Carrier.
Victoria Arlene Avila.
Roger Alejandro Cerrón.
Taylor Morgan Appleyard.
Shelby Martin Christensen.
Abigail David Caranto.
Giovanni Corrojedo.
Alyssa Naomi Cool.
John Dillard V.
Jeline Davrian Datween.
Isaiah Sarmiento Maxino.
Lindsay Ann Fishman.
Jacob James Fuentes Nogra.
Fabiola Adriana Gonzalez.
Julio A. Perez.
Danielle Renee Griffith.
Michael Anthony Salinas.
Taylor Ryan Hamilton.
Luca Skrinjarek.
Corinne Nicole Madsen.
Braden Glenn Walters.
Brianne Jamie McCrae.
Austin James Kelly.
Marion Kaylee Montgomery.
Roman Nicholas Yarnat.
Marlene Muro.
Abraham Avi Acevedo.
Jordan Nyborg.
Erwin Acevedo.
Danielle Madison Olson.
Adam Adair.
Gabrielle Monique Orozco.
Devante Barshadai Aiken Norman.
Michelle Lida Panthafon.
Jordan Amir Alexander.
Natasia Dawn Ramsey.
George Patrick Taylor Amos.
Bobby Jean Rashid Pipkin.
David Alexander Angel.
Jamie Yvette Rauda Sanchez.
Adrian Arana.
Shaylee May Rensman.
Eduardo Arroyo.
Jessica Karina Reyes.
Ignacio Gabriel Arroyo.
Eric Nicole Reynolds.
Christian Kalani Mateo Bay.
Gabrielle Louise Rinker.
Jeffrey William Bierce.
Sydney Elise Rodriguez.
Bradley Bergren.
Kirsten Nicole Scott.
Taylor David Blake.
Kaylee May Shepard.
Lark Derwin Bondal.
Yuga Tanaka.
Darren Martin Booker.
Jomel Tomas.
Anthony Boone IV.
Tiffany Vasquez.
Justin Joseph Batasi.
Lene Noel Watkins.
Dylan Brooks. Keanu Bernard Brooks.
Catherine Kudal Abba.
Anthony Deontay Buchanan.
Chantel Aguilar.
Tobias Ryan Budd.
Anissa Shakira Alashanti.
Michael Alexander Bustamante.
Jacinda Ann Barrios.
Jesse Isorn Butler Lisama.
Alexia Ojonda.
Anthony Albert Diaz Cabrera Jr.
Melissa Anaí Arias.
Hector Cano.
Shannon Marie Armijo.
Jose Angel Carvajal.
Alondra Angelica Araguin.
Jordan Victor Karen.
Phoebe Ann Aviles.
Francisco Javier Castañeda III.
Jessica Grace Barker.
John D. Churchville.
Laura Elizabeth Barnes.
Jesus J. Cisneros Barajas.
Sadina Tomei Barnes.
Brian Donald Corcoran.
Alexandra Marie Beauchamp.
Kyle Nicholas Corday.
Cheyenne Renee Bekin. Bekin.
Wayne Charles Dumais.
Kalira Bell.
Brandon Christopher Mammon.
Samantha Ann Bickmore.
Hoban Vince Chrysostomo.
Ajane Danette Black.
Eddie Allen Cruz.
Teresa Stephanie Bojado.
Kevin L. Davis II.
Kristen Cherise Urbina Braceros.
Armando de la Torre II.
Shanicia Tarmika Brooks.
Anthony Alexander Delgado.
Maya Boucher.
Nicholas James DeLuca.
Kiana Bryant.
Matthew Elwin DeFranco.
Maya Danae Burke.
Javon Tasu Douglas.
Monica Cardenas.
David Anthony Duarte.
Rocio Denise Cardenas.
Maxwell Jerome Ida.
Fatima Carnero.
Dylan Cade Eastland.
Jessica Santos Carrillo.
Lester Bernard Eddings.
Jamisha Denise Carter.
Jamari D. Edwards.
Shadell Carter.
Jerome James Elukin.
Lamia Cash.
Joshua Denzel Irving.
Mariana Castaneda.
Reinhardt Marcelo Fagel.
Destiny Brianne Cervantes.
Robert Michael Farmer.
Jayana Marie Shargaloff.
Ruben Felix Jr.
Evelyn Chavez.
Kenneth Fleming Jr.
Marlene Chavez.
Carlos Manuel Flores.
Carmen Celine Siri.
Raymond Edward Fox Jr.
Aviana Danielle Clark.
Ivan Franco Jimenez.
Gabriela Clemens.
Nizel John Franklin.
The Miracle Cleveland.
Ray Jordan Anthony Franklin.
Karen Guadalupe Contreras Galeana.
Anthony Marcus Galen.
Alexis Chardonnay Crenshaw.
Michael Andrew Galindo.
Mariana Cruz.
Mariano Marcelo Garcia.
Stephanie Nicole Davila.
Eugene Giovanni Garland Jr.
Danielle Monique Davis.
Rashad Dequan Gathright.
Marisela Garcia de Leon.
Travel Rashid Gibbs.
Anushka Cookie de Lara.
David Rogers Gonzalez III.
Darian Alyssa Delgado.
Christian Allen Gorey.
Serena Gisela Delgado.
Alexander J. Granillo.
Akina Camille Hadea Dingson.
Charles Ray Gray.
Jasmine Tiare Dumont.
Miles Christian Green.
Haley Elizabeth Dunn.
Renako Gresham.
Caitlin Ariana Edwards.
Derek Guerrero.
Alexandra Lynn Irene.
Juan Caudillo Gutierrez.
Emily Nicole Elizalde.
Aaron Hansel.
Judith Felix.
Dakota Hanshu.
Cherie Fitzgerald.
Jacob Adam Hartman.
Kenesha Fowler.
Kentrell Dante Harvey.
Alyssa Ray Fox.
Angel Hernandez.
Ivy Sky Freck.
Carlos Hernandez.
Kylie Noriko Fronda.
Eduardo Bryce Hernandez.
Amanda Leanne Garcia.
Johnny Danielle Hernandez.
Alyssa Marie Gastelum.
Andre Terrell Hicks.
Miracle Janie Gates.
Joshua Warren Hinkson.
Alicia Veronica Gomez.
Jacob James Hollingsworth.
Lonisha Norman Gonzalez.
Marquise Deshawn Holmes.
Ariana Stephanie Goodman.
Marco Brian Hueso.
Ashley Gore.
Anthony Falls.
Zakira Green.
Mariano Victor Iglesia.
Leticia Renee Gutierrez.
Miguel Ángel Ista Sánchez.
Natalie Gutierrez.
Anthony Darnell Jackson Jr.
Wendy Gutierrez Villalobos.
Nasser Anthony Jackson.
Trejane Crochet Hamlet.
Rashad Javard Jefferson.
Carly Michelle Hank.
Joshua James Johnson.
Sanaya Rajona Zaire Harrell.
Deverick Malik Jones.
Rachel Haiso Hatia.
Lawrence D. Jones.
Haley Nicole Heller.
Matthew Jones.
Alyssa Marie Hennessy.
Thomas Wayne Jordan.
Alma Graciela Hernandez.
Joseph Michael Lamantia.
Erica Stephanie Hernandez.
Anthony Michael Landry.
Rakai Dejeuner Herring.
Nicholas Michael Lauria.
Malia Kamaka Hukilani Ho'okano.
Austin Ray Lemke.
Taylor Raylin Hooper.
Oscar Alberto Linares.
Amor Horsley.
Isaiah Khalil Lindsay.
Marianne Iovino.
D'Angelo Xavier Lindsay.
Ajane Kaylee Jackson.
Austin Edgar Little.
Jada Trinice Jackson.
Deontay McGee.
Aaliyah Lintrice Jefferson.
Daniel Gonzalez Martinez.
Michelle Anais Jones.
J. Mark Hidalgo Masulit.
Lanice Danae Jordan.
Soné Maurice Mathis.
Macy Jordan.
Ezekiel Isaiah McKissick.
Rainice Cates.
Daniel Mejia.
Isabella Avante Kirksey.
Oscar Mejia.
Kristen Jessa Concepcion La Figuera.
Anthony Mendoza.
Carrie Carmencita Lawson.
John Jarvis Mendoza.
Rachel Leader.
Mason Scott Mendoza.
Eliza Ledesma Esparza.
Michael Draven Mitchell.
Cadence Lee.
Kyle Monte Mitten.
Vanessa Daisy Leon.
Ramiro Gaitan.
Adriana Lester.
Nathan Monson.
Tiana Shanice Lewis.
Luis Antonio Moreno, Jr.
Alyssa Muro Lindquist.
Carrie Lamonte Morgan, Jr.
Isabel Therese Long.
Cameron Alexander Moreau.
Hannah Bethany Marr.
John Moradian.
Joie Constance Malik.
Grant Alexander Nakoma.
Charlene Manewang.
Alexis Leonardo Nava.
Josette Manotam Guerin.
Maurice Darnell Jackson Nelson.
Andrea Nicole Gatpandan Manukat.
Draco Zaid Neil Newland.
Walia Muhammad.
Brandon Michael Nunn.
Maya Lynette Marshall.
Andrew Joseph Olds.
Vanessa Marshall Morales.
Brody Holt Olenslager.
Lena Madison Martin.
Matthew Alexander Orellana.
Christina Martinez.
Adam William Ormsby.
Akia Janae McCall.
Adrian Robert Flores Pablo.
Devin McDonald.
Christopher Michael Page.
Melissa Mejia.
Jeffrey P. Pagtama.
Keilani Rose Mendiola.
Charlie Park.
Leandra Rose Meno.
Nathaniel Xavier Pay.
Crystal Elizabeth Mercado.
Nicholas Daniel Palayo.
Tiandra Janea Mesa.
Mark Perez.
Okay. Stephanie Marie Milanchuk.
Omar Perez.
Jocelyn Paulette Miranda.
Allard Dariel Munar Pineda.
Daniela Molina Mota.
Taylor Jaquai Polk.
Stephanie Eileen Munoz Alvarado.
Adair Ponce.
Jacqueline Marie Navies.
Dejan Jaquez Potter.
Kelsey Ann Nichols.
Colby James Prater.
Aracelis Munoz.
Romello Alice Pritchett.
Jennifer Orozco.
Jorge Javier Quiñones.
Leslie Orozco.
Jacob Bailey Rainey III.
Jasmine J. Parche.
Isaiah Scott Ramberg.
Alyssa Marie Passarge.
Jose Eduardo Ramirez.
Noel Nicole Patrica.
Hydrick Balanang Rabugio Jr.
Scarlett Celine Paz Ortiz.
Dane Kialoa Redula.
Marianne Rosario Perez.
Jonathan Matthias Alex Reyes.
Amanda Eliza Perkins.
Moises Reyes.
Alexis Parati.
Anthony Hurd.
Marlene Lisette Polanco Vicente.
Brian Rico.
Daria Porter.
Armando Mateo Rivera.
Dela Diana Prater Napatin.
Giovanni Robles.
Jalen Imani Preston.
Tytrell Ross.
Deandra Luche Proctor.
Alan Bernardino Sainz Jr.
Michelle Lorena Quiros.
Micah Owen Sales.
Aphrodite Christine Rayford.
Nicholas Kalani Samana.
Jasmine Ray.
Alec Jonathan Shackelford.
Kira Regelbrugge.
Jonathan Shockey.
Jessica Lynn Rhodes.
Sean Christopher Salime Sibi.
Daryl Joy Rios.
Garrett LeVay Sims.
Jessica Rivera.
Kieran James Sims Jr.
Kayla Renee Roberts.
Ramon DeMar Singletary Jr.
Savannah Grace America Roberts.
Nicholas Devlin Skelton.
Andrea Renee Rojas.
Josiah Dejan Smith.
Evelyn Rojas Diaz de Leon.
Adrian Alejandro Soto.
Alexis Renee Romero.
Austin Ryan Spreitzer.
Daisy Marlene Rosas.
Andre Beltran Stesic.
Tyra Renee Russell.
Isaiah Damascus Strode.
Jocelyn Saucedo.
Ibram Silla.
Erica Marie Schomburg.
Eric Matthew Zealous.
Aviana Shelton.
Mark Ryan Cruz Tanala.
Emily Elizabeth Sitter Schwartz.
Davin Thomas.
Selena Skeet.
Gabriel Guadalupe Ureno.
Gumaro Sanchez.
Christian Arvis Ward.
Taylor Antoinette Smith.
Randy Leon Ware.
Anna Elise Snyder.
Jamal Watson.
Victoria Christine Sorensen.
Elijah Dakeem Whitehead.
Kira Maria Sparta.
Kimani Williams.
Chelsea Stevens.
Isaiah Wilson.
Haley Nicole Stevens.
Michael Wilson.
Alexandria Diane Monet Summers.
Dakota Ethan Windsor. Daniel Ray Zaragoza. Christian Jordan Nero. Anthony John Golem. DeMichael Dante Walker. Alan Kelvin Kirchin. Eric Rafael Mendoza. Kyle Ken Bugarin Pareda. Najee Banks. Jonathan Dominguez.
Isabel Tante. Aliyah Monique Taylor. Haley Marie Thomas. Alondra Torres. Faith Trujillo. Taylor Mackenzie Truman. Destiny Mariah Hope Tully. Sam Valdez. Vanessa Priscilla Villaseñor. Lauren Ann Wagner. Erin Michelle Waller. Jordan Helena Washington. Heather Watkins. Tierra Michelle Watson. Shayla Iman Watts. Michelle Crystal Webb.
Tavia Roche Wells.
Tavia Roche Wells. Delnisha Brenda White. Janae Rutherford. Leilani Louise White. Bianca Brene Williams. Diamond Lee Wilson. Ariana Marie Witecki. Corinne Nicole Wolseley. Alia Shade Wright. Abigail Dawn Wizamersky. Jonah Marie Uhas. Sarah Uhas. Sofía Patricia Zorito. Dulce Esperanza Jiménez. Diane Ovalle Flores. Catherine Foreman. Chelsea Ann Tilley. Ashane Anderson. Anaj Jackson.
Hello and good morning, everyone. I am Deandra Carruthers, your senior class president. Will this class of 2015 graduates please stand for the turning of the tassels? Graduates, place your left hand on your tassel, and on the count of 3, turn it to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn! Congratulations, class of 2015!
con me questa notte, piccoli passi che faccio con te. Seguo il tuo cuore, seguo la luna, così nascosta lontana da me. Il mondo gira con noi questa notte, esistesse lontano da qui, un posto dove scoprire il mio cuore, sapere se lui può amarti o no, e girerà il cuore mio assieme a te, e girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà. Sei tu che giri con me questa notte, sei tu che giri lontana da qui, ma sì, io so che tu sei la mia luna, qualcosa mostri, qualcosa no. Ci sono strade azzurre nel cielo, ci sono occhi e il cielo è già lì. Sì, questo credo che siano le stelle. Ah, se potessi fermarmi così, e girerà il cuore mio lontan da te, e girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà. Lontano, sì, tu sei la luna, potessi scoprirlo nel cielo, e girerà, si girerà il cuore mio, girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà, un giorno lui ti capirà. Il mondo gira con me questa notte, piccoli passi che faccio con te. Seguo il tuo cuore, seguo la luna, così nascosta lontana da me. Il mondo gira con noi questa notte, esistesse lontano da qui un posto dove scoprire il mio cuore, sapere se lui può amarti o no, e girerà il cuore mio assieme a te, e girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà. Sei tu che giri con me questa notte, sei tu che giri lontana da qui, ma sì, io so che tu sei la mia luna, qualcosa mostri, qualcosa no. Ci sono strade azzurre nel cielo, ci sono occhi e il cielo è già lì. Sì, questo credo che siano le stelle. Ah, se potessi fermarmi così, e girerà il cuore mio lontan da te, e girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà. Già lontano, sì, tu sei la luna, potessi scoprirlo nel cielo, e girerà, si girerà il cuore mio, girerà la terra, girerà la mia vita, e un giorno lui si capirà, un giorno lui ti capirà.
always say we were the lucky ones. I guess that we were once, babe, we were once. But luck will leave you 'cause it is a faithless friend. And in the end, when life has got you down, you've got someone here that you can wrap your arms around. So hold on to me tight. Hold on to me tonight. We are stronger here together than we could ever be alone. So hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. There's 1,000 ways for things to fall apart, but it's no one's fault. No, it's not our fault. No. Maybe all the plans we made might not work out, but I have no doubt, even though it's hard to see, I've got faith in us, and I believe in you and me. So hold on to me tight. Hold on, I promise it'll be alright. 'Cause it's you and me together, and baby, all we've got is time. So hold on to me, hold on to me tonight. There's so many dreams that we have given up. Take a look at all we've got, and with this kind of love, and what we've got here is enough. So hold on to me tight. Hold on, I promise it'll be alright. 'Cause we are stronger here together than we could ever be alone. Just hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. Hold on to me, it's gonna be alright. Hold on to me tonight. They always say we were the lucky ones.